I always get over 90 and I help out. Why am I the bad one and he...
I had never complained until then. I didn't want my parents to hate me. Just spotted the shame of our family. What are you doing here, bro?
What?
My parents didn't have any interest in raising kids. I learned that when I was young, and I was young when I learned that that was not right, too.
You're so cute, Tatsuki. You have a lovely little face.
For real, he's going to be handsome when he grows up. My brother was born when I was 4. He was immediately adored by our parents. Right after being born, Tatsuki was clearly good-looking. His good looks became more noticeable as he grew up. When I saw Tatsuki being loved because of his good looks, it made me realize that I was wrong about my parents.
Mom and Dad aren't interested in me because of my face.
We were clearly treated differently, so Tatsuki naturally saw me in that way too. It's not like the feelings of why always Tatsuki go away. When I was 12, it all spilled out.
Tatsuki doesn't get in trouble even if he gets 50% on his test. He doesn't have to help out. I always get over 90 and I help out. Why am I the bad one and he...
I had never complained until then. I didn't want my parents to hate me. But I was their son too. I thought that if I told them how I felt, maybe they would love me too.
What are you saying? Tatsuki is cute, so it makes sense. Listen, even if you aren't good at your job, good-looking people have an advantage. Your looks are everything in this world. Mom and Dad have normal faces, but Tatsuki was born so beautifully. He's a miracle. Miracle babies are miracles just by existing. Of course we would treat him well for that, wouldn't we?
It didn't matter that I was their son. As long as I had this regular face, it would be impossible. I finally gave up on being loved by them. I went to high school with a dorm to get away from my parents, and I found a job after that. Time passed. I'm 24 now. Itsuki. Gah. I haven't seen you since last year, and I was so happy that I dived into your solar plexus. I wasn't trying to. Itsuki, wake up. Itsuki. Please, plant a kid's meal flag on my grave. I'll give you the map to my family treasure.
Okay, that's enough. It's almost our reservation time, so let's go in.
I had a wonderful best friend and a girlfriend. How's work? It's only my 2nd year, and I feel like a newbie. I can't believe it's almost my 3rd year. I want to be a Kohai forever. The handsome guy that dove into my belly earlier is Chihiro Omi. He was my roommate in my high school dorm. We're basically like siblings.
It's fine as long as you're working hard, right?
Heh, thank you. You're doing accounting for a big company as a new grad. That's amazing. I'm sure there's a lot of pressure to do well, and it's a big deal if you make any mistakes. Isn't it tough?
Not really. I'm good at calculations and secretarial work. Every department has a lot of responsibilities. It's a lot easier for me than sales.
She's also my classmate from high school, Tamari Aiga. I met some wonderful people at the high school that I went to get away from my family. Right after the first day, I'll never forget the time I saw these two. At that time, I had it ingrained in me that looks determined your status. For me, it was nothing short of devastating to be sandwiched between these two with their extraordinary looks.
Thank you. I couldn't hear this part.
Hey, where's the art room? Let's go together. The two of them were friendly with me, and were never concerned about my face. We got closer, and naturally started hanging out all together.
You look smiley and happy.
I'm happy to be here with the 3 of us. The 2 of them went to college, so they've only been working for 2 years. I've been looking forward to this day. Why do you look like that?
Huh? It's nothing. He must have had a hard time at home. He's so positive and wonderful.
It wouldn't be strange if he became jaded, but he's so pure. It's a miracle. I need to protect this smile of his. If I could hear their thoughts, I would have cried for sure.
Okay, we're off tomorrow and it's all you can drink, so we're gonna drink.
Yeah, another beer for me too. Me too. Our time together was precious, and I was enjoying it. Just spotted the shame of our family. What are you doing here, bro?
What?
Good-looking guy that came over was familiar. Are you Tatsuki? Yeah, long time no see. He was in his second year of college. Last time I saw him was when I went home to gather my documents for my new job. I can't believe I'm running into you here. You look chopped as always. I can't believe you made such good-looking friends with that plain face. Are they using you to make themselves stand out? The insults came pouring out. He hasn't changed since I last saw him. They aren't the type to do something like that. The three of us are close, and we're doing a New Year celebration. Huh? What a coincidence. I'm also doing that. You say you three are close, but that just means that's all that you could gather, right? I'm sure you tried really hard to get close to hot guys and girls, but it must be hard when you're ugly. I don't have to say anything and they come to me. Not only that, even if I skip a class or something, people smile and forgive me. The difficulty level of your life is determined by the face you're born with. I feel bad for you. You two must be bummed that he's calling you his friend, huh? I would love to welcome you guys. Let's go. You're 100 times worse than I thought. What? First, Itsuki and I are real friends. We sat next to each other. We were in the same dorm, and he's a good guy, so we became friends. What he looks like doesn't matter. Huh? Does my brother know some crucial information about you? Itsuki would never do something like that, and I'm not the type to hang out with a person who would. Are you making fun of me? Telling me I'm not good enough?
Oh, so you're stupid, but you get it. That's what we've been saying. You think everything is decided by looks and that you're top tier in that regard. You careless narcissist.
Narcissist? What the hell? You're super duper beautiful, but... Tamari actually loved to drink, and as you can see, when she got drunk, her personality changes dramatically.
No one cares about looks is a good guy. And if you're happy with these guys, you're just as bad. How do you think Itsuki felt trying his best while his family treated him like an outsider? It must have been hard for him, but he worked diligently. You're quite the failure for not realizing how great he is. Stop acting like you're better than Itsuki because people have been coddling you all this time.
Hey, bro, do something about this drunk.
Huh?
I won't forgive this. Before we could tell him he was the one who started it, Tatsuki ran away. Thank you, Tamari.
It's all good. All right, let's drink. Here, you drink too.
How rude. Let me in. I felt like her brashness saved us this time. The fun times began again.
Come on out, Itsuki.
A week later, I was enjoying a slow weekend morning when the doorbell rang over and over, and there were many knocks on the door. Mom and Dad?
Tatsuki hurt his face because of you. What are you going to do if it doesn't heal?
Get on your knees and apologize to him, and you're gonna pay for his medical bills. I had a feeling it was about running into Tatsuki the day before, but I was surprised by what was said. At this rate, it would cause a disturbance to the neighbors, so I unhooked the chain and opened the door slightly. Stop, you're causing a scene. I did run into Tatsuki yesterday, but I didn't do anything. He was the one that came at us first. You shouldn't blame everything on me.
Are you saying it's Tatsuki's fault? Even your heart is ugly.
When you were home, Your soul wasn't so bad, but maybe it was wrong of us to let you live in a dorm. Come out here and apologize without making excuses. We didn't raise you to be like this. They were heated. It wasn't a productive conversation. I really couldn't open the door now.
How interesting. We should be grateful for the miracle that Itsuki grew up so purely.
Huh, who is that? Tamari was visiting today. I told you to wait. Why did you come? I tried to tell her with my eyes.
I'm Itsuki's girlfriend. I was there yesterday and Itsuki didn't do anything. Our friends and I said some stuff back, that's it. You're lying. You're basically admitting that you did something. I thought it was just Itsuki, but I can't believe a bunch of people attacked him with no warning.
He's a miracle baby. He was born with a miracle face by some genetic mutation. Just because he has something that you ugly people want, don't be so hateful. My parents couldn't see Tamari's face, so they probably thought that the girlfriend of an unattractive person would also be unattractive. Tamari, I'm sorry. I'm gonna open the door.
What?
Huh? Lowering myself to their level was the best way to make them understand. I threw open the door and they fell silent immediately. Of course they did. Tamari was someone with the amazing exterior that they were talking about. I haven't introduced you. This is my girlfriend, Tamari Iga.
Hello, the UGLY one. My name is Tamara Iga. I'm sorry I don't seem to match your standards. Despite this, I receive a lot of offers from different men, but I guess I have a lot more to work on.
No, we had no idea his girlfriend would be this beautiful.
Yeah, are you just showing him a good time? Your looks are wasted on someone like Itsuki.
Good-looking people have always been my parents' weakness. I guess it was still true. Tamari must have caught on. The air around her settled.
Are you trying to say that I'm an indecent woman that would play around with different men? Never. But there's no way a girl like you would seriously go out with Itsuki. I'm serious. I look like this, so a lot of people think I'm calm and elegant. But I wear sweats at home, I sit comfortably, and I like dried squid. And I'm a terrible drunk. That's why people who fall for my good looks get disappointed and leave for me. But Itsuki is the only one that told me that gap is wonderful. Looks are important. If you compare good-looking people and not, I think it's true that good-looking people have many advantages. But it's not like good-looking people are good at everything. Even if you look good, it's what's inside doesn't match, people will leave you. That goes for work, love, friendship. That's that. Anyway, I'm seriously dating Itsuki. I love what he's like on the inside and outside. Unlike people who are all looks, he is a charismatic and wonderful individual. I'll also say this, we have nothing to do with his little brother's injury.
For these people who were all about looks, Tamari's words cut deep. They moved their mouths as if to say something back, but couldn't. I sighed. So that's that. Go home. If you're gonna cause more of a scene, I'm calling the cops.
You're getting cocky because you got a beautiful girlfriend.
Be grateful for this lady. The hit dogs hollered and left in a hurry. I'm sorry. That was uncomfortable for you.
You were trying to shield me, but I was the one that started talking to your parents. I couldn't stay quiet when you were being insulted like that.
Thank you, Tamari. All I could feel from her was love for me. The love she poured into me was so precious. I thanked her and hugged her tightly. The event period starts today. I should go buy something as a gift. A few days after my parents came, a lot had happened, but it was the new year, so I had worked hard at work. I saw a sign that piqued my interest and walked toward the crosswalk, without noticing a shadow behind me. What are you doing? What? Right before his hand touched me, Chihiro grabbed it. Tatsuki? And Chihiro? Hey, Itsuki. I saw him near your workplace. I'm glad I kept watch just in case. Damn it, let me go. I heard what happened. You came here to push Itsuki so he ends up the same as you. You're hopeless. Shut up. I was pushed and got this injury. My brother should go through the same thing. The reason Tatsuki got the injury to his face was his own fault.
Why did you invite me to the party today? I thought I was your number one.
This woman mistakenly believed that she was Tatsuki's number one because of his sweet face and words. She had been gifting expensive items and money for her beloved Tatsuki. Then, she learned that she was not invited to a party with Tatsuki's favorites. She went crazy with jealousy and pushed him into the street. Having a scar on my face means I'm going down to ugly people level. No, it's worse than ugly. I can't stand it. Then you should at least be in the same boat. Huh? I don't get it. First, it doesn't make sense that you become ugly if you get an injury on your face. Also, I don't like how you use the word ugly. Listen up. Good and bad looks change depending on the country, the time period, the person. There's no such thing as absolute beauty, and no such as absolute ugliness. Categorizing people as hot or not has no meaning at all. It's all subjective. What? You say that, but if you live in Japan, Japanese standards. Next. It makes even less sense that Itsuki should experience what you did, even if a scar lowered your value. Your injury is your fault. There isn't a single reason Itsuki should also injure his face when he's not involved. Huh. What's wrong with using what's mine? What? My big brother is my toy. He's a tool that gives me anything I want and lets me project onto him when I'm stressed. Isn't it obvious? I'm so much better looking. In my family, it's a miracle that a handsome guy like me was born. I'm rare. And my mom and dad said this was all my brother's fault. Because if my brother was there, I could release my stress and do better. So give it back. Oh yeah, this time I can change things up. I might as well make it so you can't ever go against me. I'll push you. Gah. I couldn't move. I didn't understand what this person was saying. Or maybe it's more accurate to say I didn't want to understand. But I heard his next words and immediately realized my body moved in a way I couldn't believe. Hell, you. Stop, Chihiro. Let me go. This guy is insane. As long as he's alive, he'll definitely hurt you someday. Tatsuki was on the ground, but Chihiro was still about to attack him. I tried to stop him. Chihiro was serious. At this rate, Tatsuki would really lose his humanity. But he was bigger and stronger. I felt like I couldn't keep holding him back. I yelled, "I want to be your friend forever." Tatsuki is insane. You can't get through to him no matter what, and he really thinks of me as a tool he can use. Yeah, it was fine until now, but he got big and sneaky. I don't know what he'll do. Yeah, I feel that too. But what's important to me is that I get to be with you forever. If you delete him here, even if I won't ever get hurt, my heart will be even more hurt. Do you want that? I'm sorry. I got heated up. Felt like this would get through to him in this moment. I guess I was right. Chihiro relaxed and I sighed. But his eyes were still on Tatsuki, who looked like he lost all his strength. I started talking to him quietly. Hey, Tatsuki. I honestly haven't cared about you for a long time. Halfway through, I thought you were cute and helpless for wanting my things. Since then, I realized I couldn't fix you. I realized you're a sad guy who only has his looks going for him. I don't even think of you as a brother. What? So honestly, I don't give a damn what happens to you, but I can't ignore what you just said. I walked to Tatsuki and squatted down to meet his eye level. If you try to do something to me again, I'll bring you to the cops myself. I'll be prepared with evidence too. But if you mess me up and I can't get to the cops, I'll die with you. I think that's the only thing I can do not to release a monster like you into the world. Huh. We left after that. Tatsuki was left there, Sadly, because he was my brother, he knew I was serious. He felt a hole in his heart and couldn't stand up for a while after that. After that, Tatsuki became unbelievably quiet.
Tatsuki, let's go fix your scar. Here, we have the compensation money from that evil girl that pushed you, if we use that.
Yeah, once your scar is gone, your confidence will be back. Tatsuki stopped going to college and became a hermit. My parents were the way they were. Tatsuki had been listening to this silently from his room. This day, he showed his face for the first time in a while. Scar, 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 shut up! All I have is my face, right? You're so proud that this face came out of average people like you two, right?
What's wrong, Tatsuki?
It's facts that your face is amazing. It's an amazing thing to have a nice face. Yeah, I thought that too, because of you guys. But my brother looks like that, but he has a friend that would sacrifice himself for my brother. I don't have any friends like that.
Well...
Also, my brother never cared about my looks. He said my personality is garbage, so I'm not his brother anymore.
Itsuki said that?
What kind of... Wait here. I'm going to bring Itsuki and punish. Stop it. I finally realized my brother was much more important to me than you two were.
What are you saying?
You always talk about my face, but my brother saw who I was. I was happy, but one day he started acting like he didn't care, so I started being nasty. If we go back, it's all your fault. Good-looking people are better. That's a lie. I won't bother my brother anymore. I won't think of you two as parents. If you think I'm in the way, do whatever you want. But if you try to do anything to him, I'll stop you two with my own two hands. Oh. Even if I have to stop you breathing. My parents heard the subtext. They knew Tatsuki was capable. They stopped praising good looks. They lived in fear of Tatsuki, who stayed in his room.
As for me...
Time passed. I had almost forgotten about Tatsuki. I was with Tamari and Chihiro. You're in a good mood.
Because we finally found a place to live together. Of course I'm happy.
Since my parents came over, I had been staying at Tamari's place just in case. We took the opportunity to find a place for us to live together, and finally signed the papers.
So we found a place to live, but when are you proposing?
What? Oh, if you could wait a little longer. Jeez, you drunk? Itsuki's been planning stuff. Good looks is one aspect of your status in life, but that doesn't determine everything. Even if you look good, if you aren't good on the inside, it doesn't matter. It's the inside that counts. I've seen the inside of these good-looking people here. That's why I truly believe that.
Ooh, hello, Brittany here. That was a lot to unpack in one episode. Anyways, I hope you are living the best lives no matter what you look like. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!